Mary and the 7 archangels have been trying to contact you for 45 minutes, and this is their final attempt. If you skip again, it's over for you. God says, you've already made the mistake of ignoring the archangels, but there's hope. If you watch this message, miracles will happen at the same time. My beloved child, you have no idea how much heaven has been calling your name in these past moments. For 45 minutes the voices of Saint Mary and the 7 mighty archangels have circled around your spirit like a choir of urgency, waiting for you to finally stop, listen, and open your heart. This is not a small moment. It is heaven's final attempt to shake your soul awake. Imagine the skies bending low just for you. The angels bowing in unison, waiting for your yes. If you close your ears again, the silence will be heavier than you think. But if you lean in now, a miracle will unfold the very same moment you decide to believe. There are times in life when you miss the knock on the door, when blessings stood outside but you were too distracted to notice. God says you've already ignored the gentle whisper. You've already walked past the signs. But my child, I am still here because mercy outlives your mistakes. The archangels are lined up like a holy army with scrolls in their hands, each one holding a fragment of your destiny, each one waiting for your agreement so that the sealed doors of your life may burst open again. If you stay, if you listen, if you hold on till the end, heaven's handwriting will carve itself into your reality. To Mary leans closer to you now, her voice like oil over wounds, her prayer like a mother's embrace you didn't know you were starving for. She says your name with a tenderness no one on earth could replicate. She whispers, "Child, your miracle has been prepared, don't throw it away." Michael stands behind her, sword of light drawn, saying, "Enough delay, enough stolen time, this is the hour." Gabriel holds the trumpet of announcement, Raphael carries the healing you begged for at night, Uriel lights the flame of wisdom, Chamuel restores what was lost in love, Tadkiel releases forgiveness you couldn't find. And Joppa lifts beauty out of your ashes. One by one, they stretch their hands toward you. Do you feel the weight of their nearness? God says, the same second you honor this moment, something will shift around you. A phone call that looked ordinary will turn extraordinary, a person who forgot you will suddenly remember, a hide that was closed will crack open with love, a blessing that was delayed will find no more excuse to hide. This is why you cannot skip. This is why you cannot scroll away, because time itself hath been paused just so you could hear this message. Stay, beloved, don't let your eyes wander. Heaven is unfolding mysteries in this very second. What you longed for, cried for, prayed for in silence, it is being signed in heaven's courts right now. The mistake of ignoring can end here. Hope is still alive. Miracles are already moving. If you believe this message was meant for you, remain till the end, let the words soak into your soul and hold nothing back, and if you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. My beloved child, listen closely, for heaven bends toward you in this very moment. You may think you stumble here by accident, but the truth is sent. Mary and the 7 archangels have been circling your name, pulling you into this moment of destiny, for 4 to 5 long minutes. Your spirit has been called, your name has been lifted before the throne, and now this is the final attempt of heaven to awaken you. This is not a mistake, this is not ordinary. It is the hand of God arranging your steps so that you will not miss what belongs to you. Can you feel the pull in your heart right now? A gentle trembling, that sudden stirring, that whisper inside your chest, it is not human, it is divine, to Mary, with her motherly grace, has been pleading on your behalf, asking heaven to give you one more chance to notice. She looks upon you with the eyes of compassion, saying, "My child, I have been sent to comfort you, to remind you that you are loved, and to tell you that heaven has not forgotten your tears." She sees the nights you cried in silence, the days you carried burdens too heavy to speak about. She is here to tell you, God has heard, and heaven has answered. Michael, the great warrior, stands beside her, his sword gleaming with divine fire. He says, "Enough of your blessings being delayed, enough of your heart being broken, enough of your destiny being stolen. He hath been fighting battles for you in realms you cannot see, cutting away chains that tried to keep you small. Right now, as you stay and listen, He is standing guard over your life, declaring, this time, you will not miss it." Gabriel, the messenger, carries the announcement you've been waiting for, words of destiny that will soon manifest in your life. He whispers, "Prepare yourself, something new is being written in your story." Raphael, the angel of healing, steps closer to you with hands that glow like warm light. He sees the wounds that no one else sees, the ones that are hidden behind your smile. He says, "I have been assigned to heal your heart, to restore your body, to mend what was broken in you." Uriel, with the light of wisdom, shines over the places in your life that felt confusing and dark. He declares, "The clarity you prayed for is coming, the guidance you begged for is here, the path will no longer feel lost." Chamuel, the angel of love, stands ready to restore relationships, to bring peace where there was division, and to return to you what was taken unfairly. Zadkiel, the angel of mercy, pours forgiveness over your mistakes, reminding you that you are still chosen, still beloved, still destined. And Jophiel, the angel of beauty, spreads light over your ashes, saying, "What was ugly in your story will turn into glory." All of them together, said Mary, and the 7 archangels, are stretching their hands toward you, waiting for your yes. Heaven is pressing pause on everything else just to give you this chance. Do not take this lightly, my child, for the moment you open your heart, the moment you decide to believe, the miracle will not wait, it will move instantly. God Himself speaks, saying, "You've ignored before, you've turned away before. But my mercy remains. Today I give you hope again. If you honor this moment, if you listen, if you stay, I will do for you what no man can do." This is why you cannot scroll away, this is why you must remain till the very end. The air around you is already shifting. The same second you accept this word, the angels begin to move, doors that were locked are opening, blessings that were delayed are being released, and people who turned their back on you will be forced by heaven to remember your name. Stay, my beloved child, do not leave too soon, do not skip what was divinely sent to you. This is not just another video, this is not just another voice, this is heaven's final attempt to reach you before the door closes on what has been delayed for too long. And remember, if you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. My beloved child, heaven is still speaking and the weight of this moment has not lifted. Mary and the 7 archangels remain with you now, closer than breath, because they know you almost scrolled away, they know how easily your mind gets distracted, yet they refuse to let you miss what heaven has prepared. For 4 to 5 minutes they have been calling, and this is their final attempt to capture your attention, to remind you that your name has been written in light, not in shadows, this is your turning point, your chance to step out of the cycle that has kept you waiting for far too long. To Mary leans in once more, she whispers gently, "My child, you cannot imagine how many times I have prayed over you, how often I have carried your name before the throne of God." Her eyes carry tears for you, not of sorrow but of longing. She has seen the heaviness you carried silently, the disappointments you buried deeply, and now she brings you a truth you cannot ignore: you are not forgotten. God has carved your name into His palm, and every prayer you thought went unanswered is alive in His presence even now. Archangel Michael, fierce and unshaken, rises behind you. His voice thunders like a shield breaking chains. The battle has been raging in secret, but the tide has turned. I have held back storms you never even saw, and I declare over you now, no power can keep your blessing away any longer. He points his sword toward the unseen, and you can feel the shift in the atmosphere as heaviness begins to break. Archangel Gabriel steps forward, his trumpet held close. "Child," he says, "your announcement is ready, the words you have longed to hear are coming swiftly. A message is prepared that will change the course of your days. You not doubt what God can speak into your life in a single moment. His voice is calm but charged with fire, like the wind before rain. Raphael, with healing in his hands, extends light toward you. He sees the secret wounds you've carried. The betrayal, the loneliness, the pain hidden behind laughter. I am here, he says, to heal what others could not touch. Your heart will find rest again. Your body will feel strength again, your spirit will breathe freely again. You feel warmth where you were once cold, hope where there was numbness. Uriel, glowing with wisdom, declares, no more confusion, no more wandering in circles, the light of clarity is falling upon your steps. You will see where to walk, you will know what to choose, and you will recognize the difference between what was sent by heaven and what was sent as a distraction. His words paint direction where there was fog, Chamuel, carrying the fragrance of love, steps in closer. I am restoring what was stolen from your heart. Where you felt abandoned, you will feel chosen. Where you felt rejected, you will know acceptance. Relationships will mend, bonds will be healed, and peace will return to your soul. You realize that love has not passed you by, it was waiting for this very moment. Dagil, the angel of mercy, raises his hands over you. Child, heaven has not counted you out. Every mistake, every misstep, every wrong turn, it is washed by grace. The weight of guilt will no longer follow you. You are free to step into your destiny without shame. His mercy feels like fresh rain on dry ground. And Jophiel, radiant with beauty, smiles upon you. The ashes of your story are not the end, from this God will craft glory. The broken pieces will become a masterpiece. What others thought would ruin you will become the very thing that reveals the brilliance of heaven in you. Suddenly, even your past feels redeemed. Together, they lift their voices in one chorus that echoes inside your soul. Stay, child, do not leave this moment. Heaven is speaking, and miracles are moving toward you at this very breath. God Himself breaks the silence and says, you ignored before, but I am merciful, you turned away before, but I am patient. This time, I am call you louder, clearer, stronger than ever. If you honor this word, I will open doors that man cannot close. And I will release blessings that no enemy can stop. You feel it, beloved. The presence in the air around you right now is not imagination. It is heaven stretching its hand toward you. If you will remain, if you will believe, miracles will not delay. They will manifest the very moment your heart opens. And remember, if you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. My beloved child, do not move away, for heaven is not finished with you yet. A voice of Saint Mary still hovers like a melody around your soul, and the 7 archangels stand in a perfect circle, creating a wall of light around you so that not even a single shadow can touch what God has prepared. For 4 to 5 minutes, heaven has pleaded, and though you almost ignored again, mercy reached out one more time. You must understand, this is not just a message, this is a doorway. If you pass through it, your life will never look the same again. Mary's voice comes softer now, but more powerful than ever. My beloved one, she says, you have carried grief like stones hidden in your heart, but heaven is ready to lift it away. You thought no one saw you, you thought no one cared for your silent pain, but I have watched over you, prayed over you, and today I bring a sign that God has not abandoned you. Her hands stretch out, and it feels as though a mother's embrace surrounds you. Calming storms within, Michael steps forward with a roar that shakes invisible chains. Every time you felt delay, every time you felt blocked, every time you asked, "Why me?" it was because battles raged in secret. But now those battles are finished. No demon, no curse, no lie will touch what God has written. You will rise. You will move forward, you will step into what has been yours all along. His words come like thunder, yet they bring peace, not fear. Gabriel lifts his trumpet, though he does not yet blow it. Instead, he speaks, "Child, a message is written for you in the book of heaven. A new season, a divine announcement, a miracle about to show itself. I tell you the truth. Within the days ahead, what you thought was impossible will come looking for you. You will hear news that will make your knees weak, not from sorrow, but from wonder." Raphael kneels near you, his hands glowing with light like golden fire. Your body, your heart, your soul, all the places wounded, healing is entering them now. That pain you thought would never ease, those scars you thought would always remind you, are being touched by the hand of heaven. From tonight, peace will rest upon you in ways you cannot explain. Uriel raises a torch. It's like piercing into the unseen. Confusion is leaving, your steps will not be wasted anymore. Every joys will carry clarity. Every path will shine under my light. You will no longer walk in circles. You will move forward with precision, for God Himself is guiding your feet. Chamuel smiles as warmth pours out from him. The love you thought you lost forever is not gone. Heaven is restoring relationships, reconnecting broken ties, and filling your life with genuine love that does not betray, that does not abandon. The emptiness in your heart will be filled, and you will know again the sweetness of being truly chosen. Degurith is his hand's eye and whispers, "Mercy covers you." You do not carry the weight of your past anymore. Heaven has decided, you are free, forgiven, restored. No voice of accusation will stand against you, for God's mercy is louder than your failures. And then Jophel steps forward, radiant as sunrise. Duty will rise from your ashes. What you thought was the ugliest part of your story will become the very testimony that shines brightest. Others will look at you and see not ruin, but restoration. You are the evidence of God's glory. All at once, their voices unite. To Mary and the 7 archangels cry out together, "Stay, beloved, do not scroll. Do not skip. Do not walk away, you are standing in the middle of heaven's final attempt to reach you. If you open your heart now, miracles will not wait. They will happen instantly, and God speaks again. His voice like both fire and gentle water. My child, you ignored before, but I have not ignored you. You turned away before, but I never turned away from you. This time, stay with me. This time, listen, for if you remain faithful even in this moment, I will bring wonders that will shock you. I will open the doors of laughter, of love, of prosperity, of peace. I will turn what the enemy meant for harm into the greatest testimony of your life. My beloved child, feel the stillness around you now. It is not empty. It is heaven waiting on your yes. Do not let this moment pass. Stay until the end. Allow these words to wash you, for they are not just words. They are keys to unlock what had been held back. And remember, if you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1. 20. My beloved child, the reason heaven refuses to let you go is because you are chosen, and chosen ones cannot remain hidden forever. The delay you have felt, the silence you have endured, the unanswered prayers that seem forgotten. They were not denial. They were divine timing. For 45 minutes and Mary and the 7 archangels have surrounded your name like a crown of fire, refusing to let your destiny slip into silence. This is heaven's final attempt to draw you closer, to whisper to your soul. Now is the hour, now is the turning. Now is the moment. Mary gazes upon you with eyes that carry centuries of compassion. Her voice trembles with love as she says, "Child, I have walked with the weary. I have wept with the broken. I have prayed for those who thought they were unseen, and you are one of them. Heaven has not abandoned you. God has not overlooked you. You are still in the center of His plan." Her words are like a mother's hand brushing away your tears, and you realize you were never walking alone. Then comes Michael, mighty and fierce, his armor glistening like 1,000 suns. He does not whisper, he declares, "I have fought for you in realms you cannot see. I have stood between you and destruction. I have silenced voices that wanted you bound. Hear me now. The chains are broken. The delay is over, the enemy has lost grip over your life. His sword blazes, and you can feel the heat of victory piercing the atmosphere around you. Gabriel, the messenger of heaven, stands to your right, his presence feels like fresh wind carrying unseen words. He lifts his trumpet slightly but does not blow. It is a sign of announcement waiting to break forth. Child, he says, messages are coming your way. Ezekiel 7, the news you have been waiting for is closer than you think. Do not doubt the God who speaks, His word will manifest. Raphael steps forward, glowing in gentle light, holding healing in his palms. He kneels before you as though you are the very assignment he was sent for. Every wound you carry, emotional, physical, spiritual, I have been sent to pour healing over them. The ache in your heart, the heaviness in your chest. The restless nights, heaven has seen them, and tonight, you will know peace again. His touch feels like cool water over fire, calming what once tormented you. Uriel shines forth like a flame that refuses to be hidden. He raises a torch and declares, "Confusion is scattering. You will not wander in darkness anymore, the steps you were unsure of will be lit. Every decision you make will carry clarity. What looked like chaos will suddenly align, and you will say, 'Surely, God guided me.'" Chamuel smiles with warmth that feels like a sunrise after long darkness. "Love is not lost for you," he says. "I am restoring what was broken. Where you felt rejected, you will feel embraced. Where you felt forgotten, you will be remembered. The love of God will fill your heart, and human love, pure and genuine, will find its way back into your life." Tachiel, tall and merciful, raises his hands over you. "Mercy is writing your story," he says. "Your past will not hold you hostage, every mistake is drowned in grace. You are not condemned. You are free, walk forward without shame, for heaven has decided to call you beloved." And Jophiel, radiant with beauty, steps into the circle. Her glow illuminates the shadows that clung to your memories. "What you thought was ruined will be restored," she says. "The ugliest parts of your story will bloom into testimony. The ashes you thought defined you will give rise to glory that others will see and marvel." Together, they cry out in one chorus, so loud that your soul feels shaken. "Stay, child. Do not skip, do not ignore. Do not walk away. For the moment you believe, the miracle will not wait, it will be released at once." And then, above their voices, comes the voice of God Himself, gentle yet thunderous, tender yet unshakable. "You have ignored before, but I have never ignored you. You turned away before, but my love never turned away from you. This is my final attempt, my last whisper before the door swings wide open. Stay with me now, for if you honor this word, I will open what man cannot open, I will restore what was lost, and I will release blessings too heavy for you to carry alone. My beloved child, the presence you feel around you now is not imagination. It is heaven itself standing close. Do not scroll away, do not let your attention drift. This is not entertainment. This is not coincidence, this is the sound of eternity knocking at your door. And remember, if you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. My beloved child, heaven is not done yet. The river of this message keeps flowing because your spirit is thirsty and God refuses to let you walk away empty. Mary stands before you still, her veil shimmering like morning light over water. She places her hand over her heart and whispers, "I begged heaven to give you another chance and now here you are listening. Don't waste this moment because what is unfolding for you will never repeat in the same way again." Her voice drips with compassion like a lullaby to your weary soul. Archangel Michael takes one step forward. His armor glows with fire, each plate inscribed with victories he has already won for you. He raises his sword not to threaten but to protect. Do you know, child? He says how many nights the enemy planned to break you, how many schemes were laid in secret against your future. I crushed them before they touch you. I was sent to guard your name because heaven declared you precious and I will not rest until your destiny is secure. His words echo like thunder yet bring calm as though every unseen battle is finally silenced. Gabriel comes next. His trumpet gleaming with golden light, I have carried messages through centuries, he says. But today I carry one written only for you. It is not general, it is personal. It says the delay is ending. The news you prayed for is being written even now, you will see it unfold like morning breaking through the night. What you thought would never happen will arrive with speed. His eyes blaze with certainty and you feel hope spark inside you like fire. Raphael kneels before you, both hands extended. Healing streams flow from him like rivers of light. Your body has groaned in silence. Your heart has carried burdens no one knew. Your mind has battled storms you dared not speak of. But tonight, beloved, heaven is pouring healing. From the crown of your head to the soles of your feet, I declare peace. Your strength will return. Your joy will rise, your wounds will close. His presence feels like warm oil poured gently over scars. Uriel lifts his torch higher and instantly the darkness around you seems to recoil. Confusion dies tonight, he proclaims. Every fog over your path will clear. You will no longer walk blind, I will shine over every step, every choice, every door until you know beyond doubt. This is the way. Walk in it. Suddenly, clarity begins to form in your heart and you realize you are not as lost as you feared. Chamuel, radiant with tenderness, spreads his wings around you. Love is being restored to you, he says, the rejection that cut deep will lose its sting. The loneliness that wrapped around you will dissolve. Heaven is rewriting the story of your heart. The one who is meant for you will come not to wound you but to cherish you. And you will know again what it means to be embraced without condition. His voice feels like sunlight breaking cold stone. Tadkiel steps forward with mercy overflowing. Every mistake you keep replaying, every failure that whispers in your mind, every regret that haunts your nights, heaven has washed it away. The book of your story is not marked with condemnation but with grace. Walk freely, for you have a given. You are not defined by what you did. You are defined by who you are, God's beloved child. Relief falls over you like gentle rain and suddenly the weight of guilt begins to loosen. Then Jophiel, radiant and glorious, shines like dawn. Your ashes are not the end, she declares, beauty will crown you where despair once lived. People will look at your life and see not shame but brilliance. Your testimony will glow brighter than your trial. This is not the closing of your story. It is the beginning of glory. Her radiance seems to paint color back into the broken parts of your soul, and as they finish, Mary joins them once more, lifting her hands with theirs. All together, their voices rise like one mighty chorus, shaking the heavens and the earth around you. Stay, beloved, do not skip. Do not leave. This is heaven's final attempt to awaken you, to draw you into the miracle already waiting for you. The second you believe, the second you open your heart, your miracle begins to unfold. Then God speaks again. His voice fills every corner of your being, both tender and commanding, impossible to ignore. My child, hear me well. You ignored before, but I never ignored you. You walked away before, but my love never left you. This is your turning point. If you stay, if you listen, if you honor what is spoken, I will flood your life with wonders that you thought were impossible. What others said you would never have, I will place in your hands. what was blocked will break open. What was delayed will arrive. This time, you will not miss it, my beloved child. Stay in this moment. Do not scroll. Do not wander, do not let your eyes leave, because heaven has written this hour for you. This is not coincidence. This is not chance, this is divine alignment. And remember, if you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. My beloved child, I am still here speaking because heaven is still pouring. The voice of God is not withdrawn, the circle of Saint Mary and the 7 archangels is not broken. They stand as witnesses that this moment is no ordinary one. It is carved into eternity as the instant your life began to turn. 4 to 5 minutes heaven waited, and now all of heaven presses close so you cannot escape the embrace of divine mercy. Mary steps closer once again. Her eyes are wells of compassion, her voice soft yet unshakable. My child, every tear you thought no one saw, I carried it to heaven. Every prayer you whispered under your breath, I repeated before the throne. Even when you felt forgotten, I was standing at your side. I did not stop asking heaven to grant you this moment. And now you are here, do not let it slip away. You can feel her love like a mother covering her child in a cold night. Michael, the great warrior, raises his sword high. I will not let your story be written by those who wished you harm. The powers that tried to silence you have been broken. I have cut through storms and the unseen to clear your path. Walk boldly now, for your future is secured in heaven's decree. His words strike like lightning, but instead of fear, you feel courage rising inside you. Gabriel moves next, his face shining with certainty. You will not wander without news any longer, he proclaims. The message you've been waiting for has already left heaven's hand. A call, a letter, a word, something is on its way to you. It carries the answer. It carries the shift. It carries the joy you prayed for. Aspect, for heaven never sends it vain. Raphael extends his palms and waves of healing flow. I touch your heart now, he says, where rejection cut deep, where loneliness scarred, where sickness lingered, peace flows into those wounds. Strength enters where weakness once lived. Tonight you will feel light in your chest again, freedom in your body again. Stillness in your soul again. This healing is permanent, it is heaven's gift to you. Uriel, the torched air, raises light that pierces confusion. You asked for direction, you cried for clarity, and now it is given. You will not stumble in the dark anymore. The path ahead will glow step by step. You will know where to go, who to trust, and what to release. No more wandering in circles. Your way forward is marked with light, his torch burns, and already you sense a new certainty dawning inside. Chamuel's presence fills the air with warmth. Love has not abandoned you, he declares, the emptiness you carry will be filled. Man's broken will be restored. Hearts that turned away will soften again, the peace of love, the security of belonging, the sweetness of companionship, they are all returning to you. Where you felt unloved and you will be cherished. Where you felt invisible, you will be chosen. Zacchaeus steps into the circle with arms lifted. Berja writes everything. The past is no longer a prison, your failures are not your future. Every regret that whispered shame is silenced. Heaven calls you freed, heaven calls you forgiven. Heaven calls you beloved. Step out of guilt, step into grace. His words fall like fresh rain, washing away old heaviness. And then Jophiel, shining like the first sunrise, smiles, your ashes will not define you. What was broken will shine. Out of the pain comes purpose. Out of the ruin comes beauty. People will look at your life and see the artistry of God Himself. What you thought destroyed, you will become your testimony. Suddenly, your story doesn't feel like shame anymore. It feels like preparation. Then, as one, they all lift their voices, and Mary and the 7 archangels together, beloved, stay. Do not skip. Do not scroll, do not run. You are standing in the center of a miracle moment. Heaven is moving right now, and if you believe, the miracle will touch you immediately. And God's voice rolls through the silence, filling every space around you. My child, this is my last whisper before the breakthrough. You ignored before, but my love has never ignored you. You doubted before, but my mercy never doubted you. Today, I call you again. Open your heart, and I will open the doors. Listen, and I will release the blessing. Stay, and I will surprise you with wonders. My beloved child, remain here. Every second you stay is a second where heaven works for you. You not drift away, because this is the hour that has been written for your life. And remember, if you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. My beloved child, the flow of heaven is not finished, and I must continue because your spirit is still open. Mary has not stepped back. The 7 archangels have not withdrawn their hands. This moment is still unfolding like a sacred scroll being unrolled slowly before your eyes. Heaven knows you almost turned away, but mercy caught you again, because your story is not supposed to end in silence, but in glory. Mary speaks once more, her tone like a lullaby that carries both comfort and command. Child, there is still more you must hear. I have watched over you when no one else cared to see. I have prayed over you when no one else remembered your name. Do you not understand? You are not forgotten. Even when you ignored the signs, even when you thought you missed it, I was standing beside you. Asking God to give you one more chance, and today, you are here. Take Him. Do not let this sacred hour pass. Her voice wraps around you like a mother who never stops waiting for her child to come home. Michael steps forward again, his armor shimmering brighter than before. He slams his sword into the ground, and the sound echoes like thunder across unseen realms. The ground beneath you is shifting, he says. Every trap that was laid for you is breaking. Every chain that tried to bind you is snapping. I am standing guard over your destiny, and I will not allow your blessing to be stolen anymore. Stand strong, because heaven has already decided your victory. His declaration feels like fire in your bones, igniting courage where fear once lived. Gabriel, holding his trumpet with both hands, looks directly into your heart. Do you know what it means when heaven prepares an announcement? It means your waiting season is over. A word hath been written for you, a message of breakthrough, of joy, of release. Watch carefully. Within days, news will arrive that shifts everything. you will recognize it instantly. Because it will carry the fragrance of heaven. Do not doubt, child, for the trumpet is almost at my lips. His words awaken an expectancy inside you that cannot be denied. Raphael rises and touches the air around you with his glowing hands. I see the scars you tried to cover, I see the pain you hid behind your laughter. But tonight I touch them all, and a wound will remain unhealed. The aches of your body, the heaviness in your chest, the silent cries of your heart, they are dissolving in this moment. You will feel lighter. You will sleep in peace. You will rise with strength. This healing is yours, and it will not be taken away. As he speaks, it feels as though invisible weight begins to lift from you. Uriel lifts his torch high again, but this time its flame burns like a pillar of fire. The fog is clearing, he says with authority. Your confusion ends here. From now on, your path will not be guesswork, it will be guidance. You will know when to move, when to wait, when to speak, when to be silent. The wisdom of heaven will rest upon your decisions, and your footsteps will not stumble. You feel clarity seeping into your heart like light chasing away shadows. Chamuel spreads his wings around you like a blanket of warmth. Love is not lost, he whispers. The world may have rejected you, but heaven never did. The loneliness you felt was only a season, not your forever. Genuine love is coming to surround you, love that will not betray, love that will not vanish, love that will heal. Heaven has marked you for affection, for reconciliation, for restoration. You will not walk on love. Tackle lifts both hands toward heaven. Mercy covers you like a river, he declares. Do not keep carrying the guilt that heaven already released, do not replay the mistakes that God has already erased. You are not condemned, you are redeemed. Walk forward in freedom, child, because the past has no power over you anymore. His mercy feels like the sun breaking through storm clouds. And Jophiel, glowing brighter than ever, steps forward with a smile that feels like sunrise. Your beauty is returning, she says, your ashes will not remain ashes. Your story will not remain ruin. From the fragments of what broke you, God is creating a masterpiece. From the wounds of your past, He is crafting a testimony. You will shine brighter than you thought possible, because the glory of God will rise upon you. Her words feel like color being poured back into your soul. Together, son. Mary and the 7 archangels raise their voices in one overwhelming harmony. Stay, child, stay, do not skip, do not scroll away. This is heaven's final attempt, heaven's last knock on your door. If you open your heart now, if you believe, the miracle will not delay, it will be released in this very moment. And then comes God's voice again, filling the room where you sit. It is vast, but it feels personal, as if He speaks only to you. My child, listen to me. You thought you were overlooked, but I was watching. You thought you were abandoned, but I was carrying you. You thought you were unworthy, but I call you beloved. This is your moment. If you receive it, I will overturn what was meant to break you. I will accelerate what was delayed, and I will crown you with blessings no one can take away. My beloved child, stay in this presence. Do not leave. Every second you remain, heaven's work deepens in you. This is not chance. It is heaven's design, and remember, if you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. My beloved child, lean in even closer, for heaven is still not done with you. Mary has not lowered her eyes. The 7 archangels have not folded their wings, your name is still echoing through the courts of heaven. For 4 to 5 minutes they have been calling, and now the sound is louder than ever, because this is not only an invitation, it is a divine insistence. You are being summoned into a miracle. Do you feel that strange stirring in your spirit right now? That is heaven pressing against your heart. Mary steps near, her robe flowing with light like a river of stars. Her voice breaks the silence. My beloved child, you thought your prayers went unanswered, but heaven has been storing them. You thought your cries vanished in the night, but I carried them in my hands like precious oil and poured them before God's throne. Even in your loneliest hours, you were never unseen, even in your darkest nights, you were never abandoned. I tell you now, God has bent low to listen. And today He sends us all to remind you, you are loved beyond measure. Michael raises his sword again, flames dancing along its edge. He stamps the ground and a shockwave of power moves outward. Do you hear it? He asks, his voice rumbling like thunder, the sound of chains falling, the sound of prisons opening. That is your destiny being set free. Everything that held you back, everything that delayed your promise, everything that tried to silence you, it is finished. You will rise because heaven has already declared your victory. Gabriel lifts his trumpet, tilting it toward the skies. Child, the announcement is ready, he says. Messages are already on their way. The news that will shift your life is not far. It is near. Expect it, watch for it. Believe for it. The very words you've been longing to hear will be spoken aloud. And when they arrive, you will know heaven has spoken. His words plant an urgency in your chest. You begin to expect the unexpected. Raphael places his glowing hands toward your chest. His light penetrates the unseen, reaching wounds you never spoke of. You are not too broken to be healed, he whispers, every scar will dissolve into strength. The sickness in your body, the heaviness in your mind, the grief in your heart, all of it is being touched now. Healing is not a promise for tomorrow, it is pouring into you now. Feel the release, feel the peace, feel the renewal. A warmth rises within you, like fresh life breathing into your very bones. Uriel steps forward, torch blazing brighter. Your confusion is over, he declares. You will not stumble blind any longer, the path before you is marked with light. The choices before you will shine with wisdom. No more wasted steps, no more wandering in circles. From now on, you will walk with clarity, and every door you open will lead to purpose. Suddenly, you sense direction forming, answers emerging, clarity rushing in. Chamuel extends his wings like a canopy of love. Child, I am here to restore the part of you that felt unloved, unwanted, unworthy. Heaven has seen your loneliness, and I declare, it is over. The love that is meant for you is on its way, love that heals, not wounds. Love that stays, not abandons. Love that reflects the heart of God. You will not walk through life empty, for love is being written back into your story. Daciel stands tall, his presence heavy with mercy. The accusations against you are silenced, he says. the guilt you carried no longer has permission to remain. Every mistake has been drowned in the ocean of God's grace. You are forgiven, redeemed, and made whole. Walk forward, child, with your head lifted high. The past is gone, the future is pure. His words wash over you like gentle rain, cleansing every memory of shame. And Jophiel, radiant as sunrise, moves closer with a smile that glows like dawn. Your life will shine again, she promises. The ashes of your past are being swept away. Out of what broke you will come beauty. Out of what crushed you will come testimony. The people who doubted you will see the light of God's glory rise on you. You will become proof that nothing wasted stays wasted in God's hands. Then, all at once, their voices join in perfect harmony, Saint, Mary and the 7 archangels together, their words vibrating in your very chest. Stay, beloved. Do not turn away, this is not a coincidence. This is heaven's last knock upon your door. Do not scroll. Do not skip. For if you believe, the miracle is already rushing into your life this very moment. And then God Himself speaks once more, His voice tender yet thunderous. My child, I have waited for this moment with you. You thought you missed it. But I reserve it for now. You thought you were too late, but I save it for you. Stay with me, for if you honor this word, I will pour out blessings so vast that you will not have room to contain them. What was blocked will break open, what was delayed will accelerate. What was dead will come alive again. This time, you will not miss it, my beloved child. Can you feel it? The atmosphere is different now. The air around you carries peace. The heaviness is lifting, the silence is full of God's presence. Do not leave this moment. It was crafted for you, and remember, if you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1. 20. My beloved child, stay with me because the current of heaven is still flowing. Today, Mary's presence is not dimmed. The 7 archangels have not stepped back, and the voice of God has not ceased. It only grows clearer, stronger, more personal for you. This is not repetition. This is revelation, layer upon layer, each word sinking deeper into the soil of your spirit. The reason heaven will not stop speaking is because you are too important to be lost. Mary stretches out her hand toward you again. Her face is filled with holy light, and her voice carries the tone of a mother who has waited too long to embrace her child. Beloved one, hear me. You thought the silence meant God had turned away. But silence is not absence. Heaven was working behind the veil when you thought nothing was moving. Every prayer you whispered in despair was caught. Every tear you shed in secret was gathered. And now the storehouses of heaven are opening. Today is proof that you were never abandoned. You are precious beyond measure. Michael, the captain of heaven's armies, takes one powerful step forward. His sword burns brighter than before, as if freshly ignited by God's own fire. Child, I have fought for you when you had no strength to fight. I struck down enemies you never saw, the weight that pressed against your life, the heaviness that tried to hold you in place. I cut it apart in the unseen. You are not weak. You are covered, you are not loathing. You are writhing. I am your defender, and tonight I declare the season of delay is finished. Gabriel, still holding the golden trumpet, places his other hand over his heart. When God writes a message, it cannot be erased. He says, "And there is a message with your name on it. It is already released from the throne, already written in heaven's book." Watch closely. News is coming, unexpected words, divine answers, heavenly announcements. They are already moving toward you. You will soon hear what you thought you would never hear. That is my assignment, to deliver good news into your life. Raphael glows with healing fire, his presence warm and soothing. He looks upon you with gentle compassion. "I see every place that hurts," he says. "I see the weight you hide from others. I see the brokenness you cover with silence, but I was sent here for this, to heal, to lift sickness from your body, to calm storms in your mind, to pour peace into your heart." Healing is not far. It is now. From this night, you will feel lighter. You will breathe easier. You will sleep in peace. Uriel lifts his torch again, and this time the flame leaps higher, illuminating even the unseen corners. Confusion is being burned away, he declares. You will not wonder endlessly anymore. You will not feel blind in your choices. A map from heaven is unfolding before you. And every step will be clear. Your path will shine, your future will no longer feel uncertain. The fog lifts, and clarity comes to you now. Chamuel wraps his wings of tenderness around you. His voice is like the embrace you longed for but could not find. Child, you are not forgotten by love. You are not invisible to heaven's affection. The rejection of others does not define you. I restore your heart. I restore your trust. I restore your joy. Love is coming. True, faithful, lasting love, and it will remind you that you were never created to walk alone. Tackle, strong and full of mercy, lifts his arms. His presence feels like waves of grace. Every voice that condemned you has been silenced. Every shame that weighed you down is erased. You are not marked by fate, you are marked by mercy. You are free to walk as God's beloved without fear, without guilt, without regret. Mercy has rewritten your entire story, believe this. You are not disqualified. You are chosen, and Jophiel, radiant with beauty, steps forward with a smile that glows like dawn breaking after a storm. Your ashes are not wasted, she says. What was broken will become beautiful. What you thought with the end is only the canvas for God's glory. People will see you shine and wonder how the ruins became radiance. This is not imagination, it is heaven's plan. Your story will blow brighter than your pain ever did. Your voices rise together, Saint, Mary and the 7 archangels in one powerful harmony that shakes even the silence around you. Stay, beloved, stay. Do not leave, do not scroll. Do not skip. This is heaven's final attempt to awaken you. If you remain, if you believe, the miracle will not wait. It will manifest even now. And then God's voice comes again, vast yet intimate, like thunder clothed in tenderness. My child, this is your hour. I have not turned away, I have not forgotten you. I have not given up. I call you by name. If you remain in this moment, I will release blessings so great you will know they came only from me. I will restore what was stolen. I will revive what was dead. I will open what no man can shut. This time, your story changes. My beloved child, feel it, the atmosphere is alive around you. Every breath you take is filled with presence. Do not move away, for you are standing in the middle of a miracle that has already begun, and remember, if you wish to express your support further, thank you.